He's like, the skin of a killer, Bella.
He's like, come on, spider monkey. Spider monkey? If anyone calls me monkey as a pet name, I'm dumping them.
I'm running. I'm actually running up the mountain.
I'm running up a tree.
I'm running up the tree.
And then I'm jumping off of it.
Onto you to kill you, because why did you call me that? What do you mean?
Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Smooch Fest, a podcast about kissing. Because I have a sickness where I need two people to kiss at all times in every piece of media, visual media. So I'm here with my guest, Hayley Voland, to discuss one of the most iconic kisses in pop culture history.
Truly.
But first, I'm going to introduce Hayley properly to everyone listening and watching. So Hayley is an LA native, hopeless romantic.
Yep.
And teacher to 4 and 5 year olds.
Little ones.
Yes. And she grew up watching old Hollywood movies. Also, the prime era of Shakespeare redos and teen rom-coms.
The best.
Where kisses were the apex of intimacy. So she could wax poetic about kisses forever.
I could talk about kisses. That's why I love this podcast, because I could talk about kisses forever.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's great. I'm glad you made the space for us.
Thank you.
As kiss lovers.
Literally, when I was working on this pod, I looked it up. Has anyone done a podcast about kissing before? And no one has. No one. This doesn't
Bring
exist.
back true
actually.
lovers. Bring back.
Well, it's us.
We're bringing
here.
back. We're the true lovers that we're bringing back. Thank God.
So
we're doing a service, truly.
Let me adjust this smooch really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited to have carved out this space, to take up this space, to discuss the really important topic of kissing.
Talking about kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't talk about it enough.
We don't. So, Hayley.
Yes.
What kiss do you want to discuss with me today?
Okay. I want to discuss the kiss between Bella and Edward in Twilight.
Wow.
I do.
This is an interesting kiss. I'll be honest with you, because I wasn't a big Twilight fan in high school. I'm sorry.
No, that's good probably for you. I am ashamed, but not really, to say that I was a huge Twilight fan in high school. To the point where when the movies were in theaters, I watched them double digits amount of times.
Wow.
In theaters.
Wow.
Yeah, it was deep. I'm obsessive that way.
I mean, I appreciate that. And honestly, I'm a little jealous of there's a lot of people of my generation.
Yeah.
Queer girls especially.
Yeah.
Who really latched on to Twilight. And it didn't happen for me.
Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. The fact that it's written by a Mormon is crazy, because, I mean, it's very Mormon. It's actually not crazy. But what's crazy about it is that there is just such gay vibes throughout Twilight. And that's actually why I chose the kiss. Because though it is between two straight people, it's a gay-ass kiss.
Yeah.
It is a gay-ass kiss.
And we're talking about the first kiss between Bella and Edward in the first movie, obviously.
Yes. Okay, so
from 2008.
We're setting the scene here.
Yes, please.
Basically, you're watching Twilight, and there is this just palpable tension that has been built between Bella and Edward throughout the film. And the kiss does not happen till an hour and 15 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes of a 2-hour film. So they've built it up.
Yeah.
And it's in her bedroom. Now, not so great part is that he's been stalking her.
The intro and outro to this kissing scene gave me pause last night when I rewatched.
Yeah. You kind of have to just
he reveals that he's been watching her sleep for months.
In her room.
In her room.
Yeah. Ooh. Here's the thing.
But he's a vampire. It's different for them.
It's different for them, and he loves her.
He just loves her so much. It's different when they love you so much.
Different. No, you know what? It's super problematic, and we're just gonna have to let that part go, because if the kiss took place anywhere else, it just wouldn't have the same je ne sais quoi. It's
like not in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
And it's like, what's the best part about it is that, like, he says to her, I want to try something, which is like,
right. What do you want to try?
Yeah, like, that's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
But they're like the most chaste two people that could be doing anything. So you're already like, what are they gonna try? And then she's like, okay. And they get like this close to each other's faces. And he's like, don't move. And it's just like the tension again. And there's no music. There's no background music.
That's true. There's no music. Score. They're just slowly getting
the rustling of their clothes.
Closer. Yes,
and
that's
it takes
true.
20 seconds
for
them to actually kiss. And by the time they kiss, if you squint, I feel like he could be a butch lesbian.
Oh, absolutely.
I've seen butch lesbians like that.
And also just like the way he stands and leans on things and the clothes he wears and the way he does his hair. I'm like, you could be a lesbian.
If you squint.
From far away. Absolutely. Yeah.
I've seen lesbians like that in my kickball league.
Yeah.
1,000%.
And just also the like,
1,000%.
Yeah, in our league, kickball league that we're in, we've seen them.
We've seen them.
We've seen in our pats.
We've seen them.
Yeah.
I mean, I would venture to say there's a lot of lesbians who probably saw that era of Robert Pattinson and were like,
I'm taking that. That vest, I see it. I'm taking it.
The hair zhuzh.
And also just like some of his mannerisms are so just like...
Gay.
Yeah.
But lesbian specifically. Not just gay. Lesbian. Lesbian. Willa willa, if you will.
Yeah.
So, okay, wait. So the thing, so you squint.
They're leaning in.
They could be, yeah. And then they finally kiss. And literally within the first like 5 seconds, as all femme mask relations happen, she takes the lead immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yeah. She's like, whoo, she
grabs his hair. That was hot.
That was hot.
I was like, Kristen.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe she was squinting too. Like, I could look at you like you're a woman.
Exactly.
And she gets all up in his hair, grabs him. Then he like thrusts her back on the bed. And then he puts himself back with vampire strength. He goes, stop. I can't take it. I want you too much. I'm too horny. But also I want to kill you.
I want to eat you. I want to suck you dry.
Which, like, kind of hot.
That he wants to kill her.
Like, that's the thing about Twilight is, like, so much of it is just like, oh,
it's like taboo on the edge of being... It's just on the edge of being a little abusive and obsessive.
Yeah.
But it's like, for some reason, we excuse it because he's a vampire. He's different. He's culturally different.
He's just,
you know, and also the circumstances are special and
also
unique.
reading it as a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he isn't trying to, like, get in her pants or that whatever, I think was very, like, oh.
He respects her. He doesn't want to besmirch or deflower her perfect.
No. I mean, he barely wants to kiss her.
Right.
So, you know.
There's definitely something hot about just, it's like the reverse psychology of it all.
Yeah. Well, and I think Stephenie Meyer was kind of like banking on that when she wrote it, because she was like, I can lure these people into purity culture.
Oh my God. Do you really think that was part of it? I haven't really thought deeply about that.
I mean, okay, so fun fact, I wrote a final high school paper on eroticism in Twilight. Thank you so much. Because I was normal.
And she didn't know she was a lesbian.
And that didn't tick me off. Yeah. So she was very, like, her whole thing was one of the things that was like a value for her. It was obviously being, like, pro-life, like, anti-choice. And part of that is, like, not having sex till marriage and not doing any of those things you're not supposed to do to be pure or whatever. And I think even if she didn't mean to, it's 1,000% in the subtext of the book. 100%.
Yeah.
She almost dies when they have sex.
Right.
Like, it's crazy. Even after they're married.
Yeah.
She just, like, has this fundamentally, like, anti-sex view, but it's one of the horniest books you'll read.
Right.
And it's one of the horniest movies.
That's the other question I had for you, because I only saw the first movie and the second part of the last movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
missed it.
But now after rewatching it last night, I'm like, okay, I do want to see like all of them.
Oh yeah.
And I only ever read the first book, but like I know what happened. I know eventually they get married. Eventually they do have sex.
Yes.
But does it have the same magic as the first movie and book?
No, and this is what I will say.
Yeah.
The first movie is directed by a woman,
Catherine Hardwicke.
Put some respect on her name. Mm-hmm. And she made it the phenomenon that it was. And she made it the tone that, like, captured the zeitgeist. The visual aspect of it, the fact...
It's very stylistic.
Well, the fact that I was watching it yesterday... Era. Yeah, and it's, like, blue... It's all these blue tones, right? But their lips are always so... flush. Like, this pink... And so you're drawn to that throughout the film. And she makes this whole, like, world of it. And I think there's a way, like, there's just, like, female yearning in it that all the other films don't have because they're not directed by women.
You're so right. Because that's something I picked up on this time that I didn't remember from watching it in high school, which is just, like, she's so visibly, like, yearning and also just feeling, like, she's openly feeling desire for him.
Yeah.
Like biting her lip, like staring at him, like getting all hot and bothered. And I'm like, I don't think I've seen a lot of movies from that time showing the girl that way.
Yeah.
You know?
She was openly yearning for him. And like, she's a horn dog. She wants to jump his bones.
Yeah.
Like in the kissing scene, he says to her, "I'm stronger than I thought." And she goes, "Wish I could say the same." Like she wants to jump his bones, you know?
Really does.
That one kiss and she's like, "I'm in love with you.
I'm ready to be with you forever.
Bite me."
Yeah. Just turn me into a vampire. I don't care about this life.
This life
God,
sucks.
she loves him so much.
It
Sucks.
Yeah, but she's that one kiss and she's like, "Sign me up."
Yeah.
For life.
Real quick. Yeah. I want to talk about a little bit more about the Catherine Hardwicke of it all.
Yes.
Because I find it very interesting that, like, she set the tone for this movie. It was a low budget, almost independent film. Because no one really wanted to greenlight a franchise that's like for girls.
Yep.
It became a smash hit.
Yep.
A bunch of the cast has gone on to have great careers. Mm-hmm. And then they didn't bring her on to direct the next few movies. Mm-hmm. And I found an article from like 2008 from Deadline where Nikki Fink, if for insiders in the know, she was the big gossip columnist at Deadline who was always like, sources say blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But she said, so the rumors are true. Catherine Hardwicke has been dropped from the franchise due to being difficult and irrational, which I'm like, okay,
so a woman with an opinion.
Yeah, a bossy person, a bossy lady, which it's like so many directors, so many male auteur directors are pushy and irrational and difficult. Like
when it's their vision they're protecting.
A difficult woman, like kick her out, boot her.
Gotta go.
Also, like then after that there was like some backlash. So then like Summit Entertainment, which was producing the movie, they tried to cite like, oh, it's scheduling conflicts. We want to make this movie sooner and she's got something else going on. When really it's like she was quoted as saying she wanted more time to prep for this sequel and do it justice. Mm-hmm. But they wanted to pump something out quick. Mm-hmm. So
she loved this.
Yeah.
Like I remember, because I was such a fan at the time, I ate everything, like every interview, everything. And I remember hearing her talk about these characters, like she had a lot of respect for Bella. And I think that's the thing is like, not everyone who would have made that movie would have made it this way. And the reason it comes across with so much like humanity to it is because she really respected the characters, maybe even more than Stephanie Meyer does.
I know,
you know,
literally.
like, because she's like, yeah, girl, you're in love with him and you want to fuck him and you want to kiss him and you want to be with him forever. Let's show that. Like, just mask off fully, like, unabashed. And I think that they didn't like that she wanted to do that because that's not the narrative that sells necessarily. And I think also they wanted to make it go from indie to blockbuster, and they were like, we
can't trust a woman to do this. We need a man.
Punch it.
And also, okay, what I found really interesting is like, okay, fine. If Catherine Hardwicke is too difficult, try a different female director. But no, all men for every subsequent movie. I was like, and they were a different guy each time too. So I'm like, what? And
the rest of the movies are not as sexy. I'm sorry, they're not as sexy. There's literally sex in them, and they are not as sexy as the first one.
Wow.
The first one is just pure teenage yearning.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it. Like, I think that's why it was such a sensation. And it's funny because I also was reading some articles to brush up for today, and there was an original kiss scene. There was an original scene. They did a version of this scene to begin with. And Stephenie Meyer nixed it because she was like, it's too steamy.
Really?
What I would pay to see that uncut scene.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding?
Release the tapes.
Release the tapes. I would die. You know what? Maybe actually it's in some
somewhere.
DVD featurette. I need to look that up.
Okay.
But so the scene we got was like the less steamy version.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine the sexual tension we miss out on?
Fucking Stephenie Meyer. Mormons. Wow,
I'm so curious.
I know. If I find it.
Yeah, if we find it, I'll link it.
We'll link it.
We'll link to it.
No, maybe it's only in the physical media, you know?
Oh, shout out physical media.
Shout out physical media.
We didn't actually say the names of the two main actors, probably because it didn't seem necessary. Everyone already knows, but Kristen Stewart obviously played Bella Swan, and Robert Pattinson played Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at some interviews that they've done about the movie, and I loved this quote from Kristen because like she's now out as a lesbian. She's engaged to a woman. Have they gotten married?
I think they got married.
Oh, they got married. Okay. Which we love
At
that
least for now.
her. Yeah.
Well, it's legal.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck. So she's like out now,
Yeah.
but she said in an interview, she's like, I love how gay the movie is because it's all about oppression, about wanting what's going to destroy you. That's a very gothic gay inclination that I love.
See, she also respected the hell out of Bella.
Gets
I
it.
like there's this revisionist history that she like hated the movie. Like she was so like,
And she's like, I'm above this. I'm too good
right
for this.
above it. And I think again this is like a misogyny thing. The same thing that happened to Catherine Hardwicke, which was just like that she actually cared very deeply, and that was taken as like you're above it, which was not her vibe at all. But it is. I think that's part of the reason I loved it as a didn't know I was a lesbian at the time, was that it's so fraught
And forbidden.
and you feel like in that moment there's only those two people that exist in the entire universe, which is how all great kisses should feel, right? Like
Right.
it's just you two and no other kisses have existed before or will ever after. But there's something particularly gay about it being like that feeling, plus there's places maybe we couldn't do this. There's people who wouldn't understand that we want to kiss each other like this.
Yes.
And Twilight gets that.
Yeah,
This kiss in Twilight gets that.
yeah.
So that's, you know,
Wow.
shout out
You
to the...
sold me. You got me back on Twilight. I'm
Now-
like, I gotta watch them all. Although I'm sure
now-
you said they're not gonna be as good, but I still like, just
New
as
Moon
a
is-
study, I want to see them.
I will say there is a kiss in New Moon when they, well, I don't, you know what the books are.
Yeah, you can-
There's, spoiler alert. But there's a kiss when they reunite after that is quite, I mean, it's with gusto.
Okay.
But it just doesn't hit the same. It just doesn't.
Speaking of
Yeah.
other kissing scenes with the two of
Yeah.
them, I do remember, again, only saw this movie once in high school.
Yeah.
I do remember being very struck by their kiss at the prom with the string lights and the Iron and Wine song and him leaning towards her. He's like, I could bite you right now. And she's like, turn me.
Yeah.
And then they just kiss instead.
Yeah.
But like, woo, that was hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. I mean, maybe like when you're staring down the barrel of eternal damnation.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I can't fight the temptation.
Yeah.
Again. The analogies
The
here
forbidden
are
fruit.
so layered.
Yeah. It's really, the Iron and Wine really like tipped it off,
Yeah.
you know, and it's, he kisses her neck.
Yeah.
It's so sensual.
Yeah.
It's so sensual.
That's also bringing to mind True Blood, which that was my vampire show. I loved True Blood, and that like the entire thing about vampires is its analogy for gay.
Yeah.
Being gay.
Yeah.
And in the closet. They call it in the coffin. They came out of the coffin. I mean, it's so on the nose.
Yeah.
But
True Blood does it with, like, I mean, no holds barred.
Yeah.
Obviously. Just, like, so punchy with it.
yeah, it's like camp.
It's camp, as it should.
sure.
But see, honestly.
It still works.
I mean, not only does it still work, but, like, there's things about Twilight that are camp as fuck.
Yes.
So.
Him shining like diamonds in the sun.
Watching that scene again, I was like, this is so silly.
It's just like when he climbs up a tree. And
This is
he's
the
like,
skin of a killer, Bella.
he's like, come on, spider monkey. Spider monkey? If anyone calls me monkey as a pet name, I'm dumping them.
I'm running.
I'm running.
I'm actually running up the mountain.
I'm running up the tree.
I'm running up the tree.
And then I'm jumping off of it.
Onto you to kill you, because why did you call me that? What do you mean?
Spider monkey.
Murder.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. There's a lot of one-liners in the whole saga that is just truly...
Yeah.
Who signed off on that? Bella! Where have you been, Luca? He's literally native. He's supposed to be native. Not even Latin. Like, what?
Yeah,
what?
Taylor. I'm sorry you had to say those words.
I'm sorry I had to say those. I mean, he's fine. He's married to Taylor Lautner.
Wait. He's married. Who's married to Taylor? Not who? Wait. What?
His wife has the same name as him.
And her name's Taylor?
Her name's Taylor.
Wow. I think I heard this
They're Taylor and Taylor Lautner.
And totally forgot about that. That's crazy.
They're the Taylor Lautners.
That's insane, actually.
I hate it. Now, if gays did it, it'd be a problem, but the straights do it, it's fine.
I know when you first said that, I was like, wait, is he gay? I got so excited.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the next topic, I did just want to mention,
please,
our Pats and K-Stu were in a relationship for 3 to 4 years, on and off, and they won Best Kiss Award for the MTV Movie Awards 4 times for 4 out of the 5 Twilight movies. Mm-hmm. So that's how much their smooching was loved by the public.
What's crazy too is that I think the whole thing with that award was that people had to kiss. Like when they accept the award, they kiss. That was like the thing of that award. And they did not, I watched them all back. They did not kiss in any of them. Any of them.
I thought it was just the first one they didn't kiss.
Didn't kiss the first, didn't kiss the second, didn't kiss the third. The fourth, he wasn't even there. He was like, fuck this shit. He's like, I'm done.
Wow.
So they didn't even kiss. And again, it's almost like exactly what Bella and Edward would do in a sense, where they would be like, I'm not going to kiss in front of all these people. Like, that's just for us.
That's just for us.
Although that was different because I feel like also, like, the mechanics of their relationship, you can't help but wonder how much that had to come in and how much she was understanding of, like, her sexuality and all of that.
She was also so awkward in public appearances. I remember that. I was just like, gosh, she can't say a complete sentence into the microphone. What's happening here?
But I wonder if
it's
part
because
of
the just being uncomfortable.
And not being your full self. Like, I feel like every time I've seen her since she's been out, she's so comfy.
Exactly.
I'm like, yes, girl.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God for Kristen Stewart. I'm so glad you're
Thank God for Kristen Stewart.
Life. Hell yeah.
I will defend her till
she's great.
The ends of the earth.
She's a fantastic actress. She's hot as hell.
And she's a lesbian.
And she's a great head of hair. I kept thinking about that during the movie. Her hair is fantastic.
See, and that's why you can't watch the rest of the movies, because she does wear a wig in one of them that is truly heinous.
What? Okay.
That's the other thing Twilight got right, that Catherine Hardwicke got right, that the rest of them did not, was the hair and makeup.
They need real hair.
They needed real hair. They did not have the wig technology that we have in these 2025 times.
They didn't have the digital technology to pull off Renesmee the baby.
That.
I shouldn't have brought it up. That was disrespectful.
Can I tell you that I have seen, because since I'm a teacher, I have seen, like, enrollment papers, and I have seen a child named Renesmee.
No.
Why would you do that?
No.
Why would you do that?
First of all, that's a dumb name.
It's not even
everyone
pretty.
talked about how it was a dumb name when that happened. You're naming your child Renesmee? Also, we're far enough in the future that people, full-grown adults, are naming their children who are going to school now Renesmee. I've been sipping.
I've been sipping.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're at the portion of the pod where we
Yeah.
discuss a personal smooch story.
Oh, yes.
And I would like to first make a note because I realized that in previous episodes I said, tell your best, worst, or first kiss story.
Okay.
Dealer's choice is what I said.
Oh.
But I am technically the dealer,
You meant
and
gambler's choice.
I didn't think about that. And no, it's up to you. You choose what story you want to tell. So it's pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
I just want to let people know that I know I made a mistake, and I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. She's sorry, you guys.
I'm sorry.
She said sorry.
I'm so sorry.
So don't put it in the comments.
Okay. So yeah, what
choice?
story would you like to share?
Okay. Well, I was thinking about this
Yeah.
because I'm going to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have my first kiss till I was 19
That's fine.
because I was gay. And so I
Uh-huh.
thought I was waiting till I wanted to kiss a man. That was never
Uh-oh.
So that wasn't good. So then my first kiss with a girl was great, loved that, but like not necessarily that memorable. So I was like, what is a memorable kiss that's in my mind?
Yeah.
And I think the one that came to mind was that when I was a child, I did some acting, like commercials and things like that.
Yes.
And as obnoxious born in LA kids do.
I've seen some clips, guys.
Okay.
I've seen some clips.
We will not be inserting them here.
Going forward.
But one of the last gigs I did was I performed the Grammys with NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say performed, that is a very grandiose
term.
way to say what I did. What I did was their whole concept for the performance, they were doing This I Promise You.
This I promise you.
And side note, I heard them harmonize just off the cuff. Like they were practicing. No acoustics, nothing. Amazing.
Wow,
Those boys
I'm
can sing.
hearing it right now.
Those boys can sing. My mom was even like, okay, they pass.
They really
She's
can
very
sing.
skeptical of the boy bands, but she was like, okay, check. But their whole premise was stages and types of love. And it would be freeze frame in black and white until the bridge of the song when everything would come into color.
Oh, okay.
And everyone would like move. So when I went into audition for it, I was auditioning for First Kiss. That was the stage of love that I was auditioning for.
Oh, interesting.
And I was 10 at the time, and they were having a really hard time finding somebody who could just stand still for a minute and a half.
Too many hyperactive children.
I guess so. I don't know. But I was like, okay. And so I stood there, and I had to sit like,
No.
oh yeah, like this close to this boy.
For
right?
how long?
For a minute and a half.
But then you also had to like rehearse it.
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch
I
of
mean, all the
times.
auditions, like we got very
my
close.
God. Did he have good breath?
I don't
hope
even
he did.
remember.
Well, if you don't remember, then that's
wasn't bad.
probably okay. It's neutral
Maybe
breath.
even at 10, I didn't even have like a concept of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Smell.
10 is quite young, I feel.
Yeah, it
Do
is
people
very
kiss when
young.
they're 10? They do.
They do.
People do.
There are people who do.
People do all kinds of things. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're getting off topic.
Anyway.
So my first memory of like a kissing situation was being 2 inches away from this boy for a minute and a half. And my brain, I don't know if like what happened when the music turned. Like, did we kiss? I don't know.
You don't remember.
And I've tried to look back on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, there's footage of this performance.
Yeah.
But the way that the camera angles and everything, I'm like behind JC Chazet. Like half of the time. So I don't even know
So you can't see
if we finished the kiss or not.
You're just close.
Yeah, but I think it's so crazy that I picked the kiss that I picked because it's 20 seconds of like yearning.
Wow.
And I'm like, am
full
I just
circle.
full circle?
You're just waiting
I'm
for
just
your
waiting to-
moment.
Well, I think-
waiting to exhale. Waiting to finally get that kiss and release.
I mean, is there nothing yummier though than that moment right before? Not when it's awkward. We don't like that part.
No.
But when you're really into someone and you know the kiss is going to be good, and that
Yes.
moment before you actually kiss,
Yeah.
there's nothing greater than that.
Yes.
So it makes sense that it was the kiss I chose, and also that this kiss is the way that I remember kissing for the first time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've been thinking about that, how I feel like the last few like first kisses I've had with people I've gone on dates with have been a little like we're both too nervous to let it sit and wait, and we just like, do you want to kiss? Yeah, okay, smooch. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I kind of miss that tension of like the leading
it's vulnerability.
up. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know, there's been a problem with me and whoever the other person is, where neither of us are willing to like let it sit.
Yeah.
And I want that. I would like that for the next person that I go on dates with. So,
you know,
but I find that interesting. I think it's important to let that I think it makes a kiss juicier and more
100%
fun and hot.
And like, also, I'm all for, I think like, I really want to kiss you right now, and like kind of getting that
not the
consent
question,
could be great,
but saying, I want to kiss you. I think that's better than, can I kiss you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to kiss you now.
I really try to remember to do it that way, and then I still chicken out sometimes.
Well, because I think kissing is, the first kiss especially.
Yeah. So
vulnerable. And you're really putting yourself out on a limb where, one, you don't even know if it's going to be good.
Right.
So you have to get through the fact of like, I'm asking, or like I'm putting myself out there.
Yeah.
You might say yes or you might say no. If you say yes, it could still not be good.
Our mouth shapes could be incompatible.
I have a friend who says, whenever she gives us reviews of her kisses and her dating, she's like, our tastes matched. Or they didn't match.
Ooh,
and I'm like,
I haven't heard that expression before.
She's a Scorpio. But it's very like, she's like, yeah, our tastes matched.
Okay.
And I'm like, that is so hot.
Yeah, that's a hot way to think of that.
But like, I think a lot of us don't realize we're thinking about that. But like, you have to kind of have this like,
you definitely want to like the taste of the person.
Yeah. But like, almost like
a pheromone.
Yeah,
thing.
Like a vibe way.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like the taste of them.
Because human beings, if I may get granular here,
please do.
Human beings don't taste like strawberries.
No.
Or like, you know, when you read books, it's like, she kissed her and she tastes like strawberries. I'm like, no,
she didn't.
She tasted like a meat bag. We all taste like meat bags.
Meat bags.
There's like a kind of earthy element.
Yeah.
To the way human beings taste.
Yeah.
Boys, girls, and non-binds.
Non-binds.
I've kissed them all. And I've learned through my findings that everyone actually kind of, I won't say tastes the same. Everybody tastes different. But, but it's not
human.
It's not I wouldn't describe it as a like fruity gourmand taste.
No. And honestly.
And that's okay.
If they did.
Okay. Yeah. Unless they just ate something. You know, obviously that'll be a thing.
Yeah.
But no.
I think that it's more all those things that you start to like. I feel like when it's written in a book, I always imagine that like that's like their the energy or their vibe.
Right.
Of, like,
it's not actually.
But
when I was young, I was like expecting that.
Of course.
And then I was like, oh, that's different than I thought.
Yeah, it tastes like tongue.
Yeah.
But it really is, to me, that the reason I think it's so funny when she says our taste match is because I, for the most part, feel like it's more an absence of taste. Like there's not, it's a feeling. Mm-hmm. It's unless it's bad. If it's bad, there's a taste. But I feel like more so it's like sensations than anything else.
Sensations, smells, and then I would say mouth shapes are important.
Shapes and lip size.
If I can be, Listen, there have been people who had thin lips that I thought, and not that I have very voluminous lips, I'm aware of that, but smaller lips, and I thought like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to work with this. But then they turn out to be a really good kisser. So, you know, some people, sometimes, you know, people
doesn't matter.
Know how to work with what they got. But like, where was I going with this? Oh, here's my biggest incompatibility issue with like perfectly nice people who have good personalities. When you kiss and it's a no, it's like they kiss like a perfect circle. Like their lips are like,
what?
And then like, but my lips are more of like a horizontal oval. But there are people out there kissing like a perfect circle and they stick to that shape. And I'm like, that is not working for me. And I don't think it's something I can teach out of you. I think it just means our mouth shapes are not compatible.
I'm shook at.
Have you ever thought about this?
I mean,
do you know what I mean?
I know. No, I'm shook at the fact that you're kissing so many people that have bad mouth
It's
shape.
happened a little more often than I would like.
Oh, I hate that for you.
That was
No,
funny.
I feel like all the kisses, I feel like I've been pretty lucky that I've had kisses that are pretty good. Or at least, I don't think I've had many kisses where they were so bad that I was like, holy shit, that was a train wreck. But mouth shape is definitely a thing. I think also like top lip, bottom lip,
Right.
preference.
Yeah.
Or like the obvious, like too much tongue, not enough tongue.
Yeah.
Where's the tongue going?
I've been asking people, are you a tongue minimalist or a tongue maximalist? You can be in between too.
I'm a minimalist.
Me too. I'm a minimalist.
I'm a minimalist. I don't think you need that much to prove your point.
I'm not Huda in Love Island starting tongue first.
The way, if I see the tongue come out of the mouth before you've even made
And
contact.
for a first kiss too? Whoa, pump the brakes. Rein it in.
Who raised you?
Who raised you?
Who raised? I mean, hopefully they didn't teach
Where
you that.
are your manners?
How you're not embarrassed? No, I could never. The like darting.
It's like, please, no.
I'm a big fan of where you put the tongue as opposed to how much you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like tongue on tongue necessarily, but all around. You know, little zhuzh.
Okay.
I wonder, talking about taste
Yes.
before, I'm like, if Edward Cullen had a taste, what would he taste like? Because he wouldn't taste like a meatbag because he's not a
Oh
human.
my God, he tastes like an ice cube.
Ew.
That's the other thing that I struggled with with Edward.
Is how cold he
how
is.
cold the vampires are. I'm like, I like warmth.
Oh,
I couldn't cuddle somebody who was cold like that.
Oh my God, see, for me, it's a fantasy.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
run
run
so hot.
Yeah.
That I'm like, you're telling me I could have a literal ice cube just spooning me all night in my mouth?
Okay, that'd be good
Yeah.
at night, especially when you're sleeping, because, yeah, it gets hot at night.
Are you kidding?
Wow, that'd be perfect for you, actually.
It would be perfect for me.
Wow, we need to find a vampire for
We
Hayley.
need to find a vampire for me. A lesbian vampire. Honestly, is there anything hotter than the idea of a lesbian vampire?
No.
They didn't have that in True Blood.
Well, wasn't
Were
it
they?
Evan Rachel Wood? She was like, bi.
Bi.
And then Pam. She was gay,
Pam was gay.
I
Pam was
thought. Or bi,
bi.
too. She had
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, but I don't feel like
And
any
then
of the...
Tara became lesbian.
That's
and then,
right.
spoiler alert, she got turned into a vampire, which was a real bummer.
Wow, I had such...
Real bummer. They really treated Tara poorly
fucking
on that show.
horrible. Wow. When I had selective amnesia, I totally forgot about all those gays.
Yeah. God, that's such a good show. God, I gotta rewatch
Until they
show.
fucked it up. And then they fucked it up bad.
I actually never finished it. I watched like the first 5 seasons, then I was like, that's enough for me.
And you know what? That's best. Fade to black.
Fade to Black.
Yeah.
I'd still say season 1, one of the most perfect miniseries of all time. If you watch it just as one little season, perfect television.
More television shows needed to end earlier than they did.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation
That's
for
a
another
conversation
time.
for another time. Because guess what? We've been going a bit long. We actually have been going a bit long. But you know what? You're, okay, not to put you on blast or anything,
Yeah.
but you are the first, like, proper lesbian I've had on the pod. And I've been feeling weird about, like, because I'm bi, in case no one could tell. And as a typical bisexual, I need to announce that I'm bisexual at any opportunity that I
Right.
can.
If the bisexual tape was not enough. And I love you.
Thank you.
I love you. No biphobia here. No.
Thank you. I've been feeling kind of weird about the fact that, like, so far all the episodes we've been talking about heterosexual kisses.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is weird because I feel like I'm not honoring like this other part of myself and this desire that I have for women, because a lot of my seminal kisses are not female on-screen kisses. And I was like, well, wait, when was the first on-screen kiss between women?
Yeah.
And Hayley, I looked into it.
Okay.
Give me, like, I would love for you to guess, like, a year or a decade. When do you think the first on-screen female kiss happened on TV? We'll say TV. We're leaving movies out. We're narrowing it down.
Am I being conservative or am I being hopeful?
Do what you want to do.
Okay. 1983.
83 is so hopeful. It's so hopeful. 1991 Isn't that crazy? That's the year I was born.
I was in utero at that time.
Yeah.
What?
Isn't that wild? It's like, no wonder.
Saying it now, I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Like, no wonder we've been like deprived of so much gay culture visually on our screens and in our lives and growing up. It's like, no wonder it takes so long for people to
figure it out
and figure it out, because they're just not seeing that shit.
I can't even remember.
91.
I can't even remember growing up seeing two women kiss in a way that wasn't the butt of the joke.
Oh yeah.
Right? Or like for salacious, you know.
Yeah, to get a rise out of people. Like Cruel Intentions with Selma Blair and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Or like obviously Britney Spears, Madonna, Christina Aguilera when they kissed on the MTV Movie Awards. Was it the MTV Movie Awards?
I think VMA.
VMAs, sorry.
VMAs, yeah.
When they kissed, that was fucking huge. But again, to be salacious and cause a rise and all that stuff.
It was never about love.
No.
It was never about actual yearning for like this person as like actually a potentially romantic thing. It was like, flash in the pan.
Flash in the friggin' pan.
Flash in the friggin' pan. So 91 was...
So 91 was the first gay kiss, and that was in the show L.A. Law.
Okay.
And it was between like two
Lawyers
coworkers.
Are very gay.
Yeah. Corporate gays.
Corporate gays.
It was between two lawyers who are like colleagues. They go out for dinner. One of them's like in a relationship. And then like I watched the scene and one of them is openly bisexual. And at the end of their dinner that they have together, the bisexual one leans in, like misjudges the moment and kisses her. And they do, like, it's a nice kiss. Like, the other woman does kind of kiss her back.
Okay.
But then at the end, it's like, oh, sorry, I did that. See you later. And she gets in the car and goes. And then apparently later, they kind of passed it off as, like, she got rejected, basically. And was like, I love men. You're gross. Ew. You know, not that she said it like that, but it's like that's how it always was.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, oh, we'll have a gay kiss between two characters, but it's like one of them's gay, the other one is straight.
Yeah.
And now the straight one has to reject the gay one.
It's the predatory lesbian thing.
Yeah.
Always. Even with a bisexual character. Because in that instance, she's playing in for that role of like the predatory lesbian that just like can't help herself.
Yeah.
Just like, I've never seen a lesbian like that. Like,
so then over the next like 6 to 7 years, there's more instances of gay kisses happening on TV. Lesbian kisses, sorry. We're limiting it to women at the moment.
Yeah.
And what I found was interesting is that a lot of these lesbian kisses would be like a very special episode, you know, between like secondary characters or characters that aren't that important, so that once it can't happen or can't work out, the other one can disappear.
Okay.
Or, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of the situation. And then also, these episodes would happen close to Sweeps Week, which is a practice in the industry. These are weeks in February, May, July, and November when advertisers will set rates for the year to sell their advertisements for shows or set up contracts with them or whatever. And basically, like, shows that have the best ratings could get the best ads. And so a lot of these episodes happened around that time because it would boost ratings to be like, oh, very special episode with girls kissing. Whoa, crazy. And also, like, you know, there'd be controversy with, like, you know, protect families and conservative Christian groups were like boycotting and protesting it. But again, it's like any publicity is good publicity, right?
Right. Because everyone's like, I gotta see this kiss.
Yeah. So
meanwhile, it's like a peck.
And then they get rejected immediately, or someone dies. An anvil falls on them, and they're
a straight anvil falls on them and flattens them to the ground.
Did you watch Gilded Age?
No.
Does
an anvil fall on someone?
No, but someone gets someone. I'm so sorry if this is a spoiler, but it's two guys.
Okay.
They have a sweet gay moment.
Okay.
And then the other guy gets hit by a horse-drawn carriage and dies. And I was like, whoa, way to fucking bury the gays
2025, it's still happening.
And the creator of this show is a gay man. So I'm like, why are you doing this?
Why would you do this?
Why are you perpetuating
Why
this
are you doing this to us?
It's honestly comical the way it happened to us. I was like, oh my
Horse-drawn
God.
carriage? Death by horse-drawn carriage is crazy.
Hi, this is Lena from the future here. I looked it up, and Julian Fellows, the showrunner of The Gilded Age, is actually straight. He's straight, guys. I was wrong. But also, he's even more guilty for doing what he's done. He's doing a very predictable thing that straight writers do, which is kill the gays as soon as they're having a happy, nice time. So shame on you, Julian. Shame on you, Julian Fellows.
Anyway, back to important kissery. Important lesbian kissery. So there's a bunch of kisses, right? Yeah. But then the first actual consensual kiss between two women who are identifying as lesbian or bisexual happened on the show Relativity in 1997.
Whoa!
1997. That was just shy of 30 years ago?
Yes.
97.
30.
2007. 30 years ago.
Wow.
Less than 30 years ago.
Both younger than both of us.
Yes. So guys, just think about that, okay?
Why are we keeping the lesbians from kissing? What's up with that?
What the hell, dude?
What the heck, dude?
So, yeah, also we're recording this when that conservative bitch who got divorced 3 times is trying to have the Supreme Court overturn same-sex marriage.
Because she doesn't want to do her job. If I went to the freaking Supreme Court every time I didn't want to do my job, get in line, sister.
Get in line, sister.
What's wrong with you?
So yeah, this episode's going to come out in a few weeks. Who knows where things will be then? But
it will be death by anvil.
We're going to be dead.
We're going to be dead, actually. Post note.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna knock on this laminate wood and hope that we're fine.
Still good wood product.
As
I learned.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Side what a relief.
Side note. Really important side note.
Okay, but so in the show Relativity, I will link to these scenes in the show notes because I do think they're great little scenes. This one, so the show was Relativity. It had 1 season. No one remembers it.
Yeah.
It's like an ensemble of people college age.
Okay.
Or like early 20s, and there's like a scene between 2 women at like one of them's like a researcher or something into like earthquake science or something.
Okay.
So they created
a seismologist, I think they're called.
Thank you, seismologist. We are in LA. We should know these words. They concern our livelihood
every day.
Yeah. So these 2 women, go into this earthquake simulator. It's like a living room, but you push a button and it like shakes. Which I was like, wait, this is kind of hot. Like this really entire scene is like, who came up with this? But anyway, so the 2 women are sitting on this couch, and one of the girls is more confident. She's like, let me press the button and I'm gonna make it go really hard.
Don't come a knocking when the simulators are rocking, am I right?
And the thing's like shaking like crazy. Like pieces of the set of this living room set are falling down. Like they're actually kind of in danger. And the other woman is like really scared. And she's like, oh my God, I'm scared. They're like holding on to each other. And then it stops and they look at each other and they have a sweet romantic smooch.
A sweet smooch?
Yes, consensual smooch.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Did they die afterwards?
No, they actually have a sex scene afterwards. Obviously they don't show it, but they're like in bed in the dark. And it's like
in 1997?
97, dude.
Okay, see, that feels even more revolutionary than 91 being, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So that happened. Good for Relativity.
Good for Relativity.
Shout out to Relativity. And then I just want to bring up a couple other notable things.
Please do.
So, for me, a big seminal one was Willow and Tara in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was a huge, this theme is vampires.
It's because vampires.
Title of EP, Lesbian Vampires.
Lesbian Vampires.
Okay. Anyway, So did you watch Buffy?
I didn't watch Buffy. I think I need to try again. I think I tried. I was not at the right time.
Season 1 is very dated and kind of hard to watch because of how dated it looks.
Okay.
But when you get into season 2, it starts chugging along.
How long before Willow's gay?
Like 3 seasons.
Okay.
But Faith joins the show, Eliza Dushku, earlier, and she's so hot.
Okay. That'll
there's
help.
like weird sexual tension with her and Buffy that is not a real thing, but like you pick up on it.
Eliza Dushku has played every non-lesbian lesbian ever.
Bring It
Sexual
On.
Awakening.
Oh my
Missy
God.
And Bring It On with this.
I can't believe she's straight.
She's straight.
That's crazy to me. Anyway.
As far
So
as
yeah,
I know.
there's a lot of hot ladies in the show.
Okay,
and they're kicking butt. They're fighting. It's great. But anyway, Willow and Tara share an on-screen kiss in 2001.
Okay.
But you know what I find quite interesting about that?
What?
Is that they actually kiss earlier in the show. I can't remember how much earlier. Maybe it was a few episodes earlier or a season earlier. But they do it off screen. Their first kiss happens off screen. And I remember this because I was rewatching the show a few years ago. And I was getting so excited because, you know, Willow and Tara are like flirting. They're like starting to establish a relationship. I like can't wait for them to share their first kiss.
Yeah.
And they're in Willow's dorm room, I think, and they're doing a spell because they're witches. And one of them, they're like leaning in to kiss each other. One of them blows out the candle, fade to black.
Why?
I was so upset. I was like, I cannot imagine what it must have been like to be a lesbian
at
in
that
2000. Waiting for this to happen, and then it's fucking taken away from me.
It's Y2K. It's lesbian Y2K is what it was.
Awful.
How horrible.
Awful.
Why?
Because it wasn't allowed. Like it was a primetime network show. Like Relativity, I don't think was a network show. I think it was a cable show, which is part of why they were able to get away with it.
Okay. I was gonna say, okay.
But then I think Buffy was pushing so many boundaries in terms of having the first lesbian relationship on television.
Yeah.
Literally one of the first.
Yeah.
That eventually they were able to negotiate to have them have an on-screen kiss.
Wow.
Later down the road. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I hate that.
But yeah, we're finally set free in 2004 when the L Word drops on Showtime. And wow, they go hard. There's kissing, there's sex, there's multiple lesbian relationships. I mean, it's a lesbian show.
It's a lesbian show.
That was like...
No holds barred.
2004.
Yep.
That is 21 years ago.
That's crazy.
So again, I just want everyone to think about this long and hard. It is so new that lesbians specifically have been allowed to be cool and out and having a nice time with each other on screen.
Smooch.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally cannot remember as a child, teenager, young adult seeing lesbian kisses that were not for shock value, that were between two people who actually loved each other. Like that was like in the context of a relationship.
A desert.
A desert.
Yeah.
Truly.
Smooch desert.
A smooch desert. And I think that's part of why for me, it took me a while to fit, because I was like, oh, it's just not a thing.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy, because you
exist?
Well, I'm a real human girl. But I grew up in Los Angeles, very progressive parent. Like, this is not like, you know, in a place where you'd expect me to not think that was a possibility I could have.
Yeah.
But it just shows like representation matters. As cheesy as that is, but it's true.
Really
like
does.
If you don't see it, you don't know you can be it. And I didn't know I could be a raging lesbian.
Yeah.
And I can. And I am.
Congratulations.
Oh no. See? I smooched too hard to the sun.
Smooched too hard to the sun. Okay, we've been chatting a long time.
We have.
I'm gonna try to tell you this surprise, this fun smooch fact real quick before we go. Okay. So, you actually can speak French, which is cool.
True.
I was going to let you know about the history behind the French kiss. Do you know why it's called the French kiss?
No.
Also, because you speak French, do you know how they refer to like a kiss with tongue? Do they have a phrase for it that you know of?
You know what? There definitely is one, but the slang changes.
Right.
I feel like, what was it when I was... Because I was speaking mostly French when I was in, like, more frequently when I was in high school and I was going to French school. And then even when I lived in Paris, I don't remember. Now I want to know. Should call phone a friend.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so the term French kiss became popular in the 20s in America.
Okay.
And it kind of originated from a lot of American travelers, also soldiers in World War I.
Okay.
Men spending time abroad in France, kissing European girls, kissing French girls. And the observation was these women were more loose with their tongues, more tongue forward, more tongue maximalist,
if you
as
will.
they say. And so that started just becoming like the stereotype. And I do like, it used to be a popular saying. They would say, while in France, get the girls to kiss you. And then it later turned into, make sure to get a French kiss when you're in France, you know? And so, yeah, that's kind of how it became a thing.
I love that. I mean, why is it always war?
I know.
But, you know.
I mean, there was also, like, what was it, that movie where all those, like, young artists and poets are living in Paris? I won't say the director's name. The short pedophile.
Oh.
But there were like
God.
Like the Fitzgeralds and all of them were out there.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a very, especially at that time.
So maybe it was a mix of that
America
and
was
war.
like repression city, you
Yeah.
know. They were like, no alcohol. No.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, Europe was like,
taking those tongues
woo!
out.
Yeah, taking those tongues
out and waggling them. So, in France,
Yeah.
they refer to the kiss as like a tongue kiss or soul kiss.
Oh, yeah.
How would you say that in France? Soul kiss.
Bisous de dame. Bisous dame?
Bisous d'âme.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. I don't think that's right. I have to do... You're making me think I need to, like, refresh. You know what? I never had a French, like, tryst. I never had a French
And that's where
lover.
you learn those things. That's for
That's
sure.
where you learn those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the origin of the French kiss. And I think it's interesting that they refer to it as like the soul kiss.
Yeah.
And they refer to it as that because it's more serious, it's more intimate. You're merging souls when your tongues are swirling. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And reintroducing me to Twilight and the magic
You're welcome.
of that kiss.
And I hope that the rest of you also rediscover the magic of Twilight.
it's never too late.
It's never too late. Welcome it back into your life. You don't know what you could be missing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't have anything. I mean, if you want to find me on Instagram, you can.
I'll link
put
it
somewhere. Only because if any of you are rich and want to help give my classroom things, that'd be super cute.
Yeah.
But other than that, just a girl, just a lesbian,
You just love a girl.
just a love a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like us, subscribe us, follow us on all the social media platforms. If you're listening, just guess what? We're also a video podcast on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube at SmoochFestPod. Also, we have an email. So if you want to email us your kissing stories, I would love to share them with the public at smoochfestpod@gmail.com. Yeah, so come back next week. We'll be talking about another smooch. Love ya. Smooches. Smooch Fest is produced and edited by Lena Olson. The theme song was produced by Theo Seidman. Catch you next Thursday for another episode.